Over here in the red, at the bottom left, the one, the only, the BlizzCon champion.
Next, Genius.
Up here, formerly known as Sync, top StarCraft 1 pro gamer, played Terran back then, plays Terran in StarCraft 2. They call him now. Starts with a G.
Ends with an Ilja.
Good job.
See?
G to the Ilja, Gilja.
Gilja. The map is a one-on-one map, Xel'Naga Caverns. And on a map like this, we can see more aggressive, all-in rush-based strategies, although so far in Season 2, we haven't seen much of that except for the Makarags, which really makes my head explode every time I see it.
That is a lot of explosions, man. That's why we use glue up here. Put you back together.
I know.
That's right.
I'm like Humpty Dumpty.
And speaking of Humpty Dumpty falling off walls, you know how our stage is lifted up? I fell off that yesterday.
Yeah, Dan fell off the stage, guys.
Hit my head, hit my elbow. My elbow really hurts. My head doesn't.
Everybody's screaming, people running to save him and stuff.
Yeah.
Dan probably has a concussion now, but you know what? He's a champ. He keeps on casting.
That's right. I'm not going anywhere. Anything for the GSL Tasteless.
My time is coming when I fall off the stage, though.
Tasteless does. Artosis gets a bruise on his elbow.
I know.
I'm a tough guy.
I am not a tough guy.
I may not look like it, but I'm a tough guy, Tasteless.
You're made of man. Pure, uncut man. Scouting probe is going to get up here. And, of course, see, there is no real threat so far. Orthodox play.
Yep. As it should be, because Orthodox is the way. You want to really master the basics of the game, the good build orders, the strong, solid ones, and that is what dictates people into doing other things, more risky things, and it just evolves from there. So we see nowadays so much solid play out of these players.
Tech Lab first, not as common in this matchup. You've seen a lot more Marine first. He's clearly not afraid to show the Protoss what he's doing.
Very true. This could mean a few different things. You might get Marauders with concussive shells and just go expansion. That's probably the most likely one. Other than that, there could be a quick Reaper. It's always a possibility. Oh, but instead we're going to see a Marauder with Stim. And that may mean he's going to do a little bit of fake pressure. I think probably fake pressure into expansion. And of course the Stim will make it so that he can kill any quick attacks from Next Genius.
I'm surprised the Protoss didn't leave the probe in there to see and clarify that it was not a Reaper.
Yeah. Maybe he'll just prepare for Reaper, but I think it's more common to see it this way.
Warp Gate's on the way. The SCV is chased out now, so he can reveal his tech to us. What's it going to be? Robo Bay. Robotics facilities, excuse me.
And I like that. Going to get up a really quick observer and see exactly what's going on. Doesn't want to have any guesswork this game.
Looks like Protoss is going to control both Xel'Naga watch towers. Xel'Naga watch caverns is what I almost said. What was that laugh?
Tasteless.
You're so funny, tasteless.
Yeah.
And the Terran is going to expand. We've seen this before. Not incredibly common, but still pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of times we see concussive shells instead of Simfers, but it's not completely unseen. Both are good builds. They both have their merits. I like concussive shells overall because it seems like a more of a micro thing, whereas Stim is more of a brute power thing. When you have one barracks, I prefer the micro thing. That's just me, though.
To each his own.
Yeah.
No, actually, I prefer what you're saying, too.
Now we do have the observer being made.
I do believe part of the strategy is to get over here to the ramp and just stay out here to make sure the Protoss can't quite expand. Park out there for about a minute and a half and then turn around.
Yeah, you know, if he does go down and expand off just a few units like he has now in that SV Scout, he could have sent down his Marauders, and with Stim, they could have probably forced to cancel. And here he comes at the ramp! And he makes him use up a force field, but more units being warped in now. The next force field will be behind the Marauders so that he can finish them off.
Terran should turn around, though.
Yeah, and did he just stim?
He did stim.
He just stimmed out of nowhere. The Marauders just stimmed out of nowhere at the bottom of the ramp. He's just like, I think I'll stim these. And he stims them.
My units are drug addicts.
Yeah, that was actually not a good move.
He does it again.
Yeah, that's two stims
Whoa!
now.
going to
And
work,
he gets
though.
up.
Well, that should
He has
be-
concussive shells done, so this is actually going to do a ton of damage despite an extra stim that was unneeded. 2 of them going down, but still killing a lot of units. Wow. That was bizarre, Tasteless.
I don't know why he's going to expand and attack at the same time.
Yeah, you know, it can be quite risky. Does down the numbers of Next Genius's army. Doesn't want too big of numbers coming in there when he's just on Bionic.
He's going to rush and move in there when the second Immortal comes out.
Very well,
That's exactly what he's going to do.
You know, that,
He's going to get a pylon up here, and he's going to plant it. He's going to go.
the command center is up.
See?
So he realizes he's got to do something because he has that observer up there scouting what's going on. Now, right now, Gilja, he is going for combat shields. He's got the other 2 upgrades, the stim and the concussive shells. But he's also getting a factory, so his units are going to be a little bit lower than what we're used to, especially after losing some. And, you know, these Immortals, they're really going to help out in this battle.
Now, when the second one gets here, the pylon completes. He warps in a few more units. Bada bing, bada boom.
All right.
I think that's the only time I'm going to say
almost
bada
time.
bing, bada boom in
Yeah,
the cast.
I hope so.
I can never.
didn't know what to
Don't
say
tell
after
anybody
that.
I said that. We're going to edit that out.
Edit that out of the live show.
That's right.
All right, let me turn the dial
They
back
like
on my watch.
They like bleep it. Uh-oh.
And if
He's
he
gonna
can
go
get
ahead-
this pylon, it's actually going to be really good.
But there could be a force field trap.
He's in trouble now. Zealots come up to trap, and this is not looking good for Gilja. Looks like he is just going to get plowed here by our amazing Next Genius.
Next Genius, your BlizzCon champion, manhandling Gilja, formerly known as Sing.
Oh my.
Just going to trap the SCVs, make sure he kills them all off.
Yeah.
Whoa. Apparently, if you can wiggle enough, you can just get through there.
Wow, quite one-sided.
Expect GG. Gilja needs to train a little bit more. I do expect to see him in Season 3 here and play
Yeah.
much better than this.
Definitely, but the SCVs come out, some force fields going up. No way that this is being stopped. And he's microing. Don't even really do that. He can get up, come out here, and wave his hands to the crowd. GG!
GG, we hope you asked some questions. It was a pretty short
Gilja
game.
getting owned. Man, today, these games, yesterday they were so slow, really close games. Today, one-sided, complete different skill levels from everyone involved. It's amazing. First Boxer took out Fruit Dealer.
Yeah.
Horribly. It was
Painfully.
quite quick, and he just totally owned the guy. Found all the little holes in his play and abused them. And then we had Inca just destroy Tank Boy Prime. Completely outclassed. And now in this game, Gilja, he was an old school StarCraft pro, a champion nonetheless, against an old CJ B-teamer.
Killed.
He got bodied.
Murdered.
Man.
He got bodied.
Yeah.
Completely bodied back there. Damn. I did not really think those games were going to look like that at all. I did like the Terran strategy until he went outside the player's base. The way I understand the way that strategy is supposed to work, you park the you don't park the four Marauders. You park them outside.
Park them if you can.
You park them outside your opponent's base, and if they try to move out, you stim, kill a few units, you retreat. He decided to do 2 things at once, which are complete opposites. You can't have both the sides of the seesaw going down. Confucius says, and basically he just pissed away all his units. And the Protoss countered attack. The Protoss didn't even have to really try that much. He just did it. So, very poor play from the Terran.
Yeah, no, Next Genius, though, he makes things look easier than they really are.
He's a genius.
Gilja is not that bad.
No, not at all.
But that's it, man. BlizzCon champion. Will he be the GSL Season 2 champion also?
Could
he
be.
be our Bonejoie, our first Bonejoie? Could we? No.
Could it be?
not. But, one of the few Protosses left in the tournament will be playing Inca next round.
Yes.
Pretty interesting. We're going to see a PvP from the PvP master Inca against Next Genius, somebody he practiced with a lot, and also a champion in his own right. I hope you guys have some great questions for Next Genius, because I'm going to be interviewing him in just a moment.
It's going to be pretty awesome. I will be taking a break, refilling Artosis's green tea right now.
That's right. And I suggest that you go refill your green tea.
That's right.
Because we are coming back for this interview, and then Slayer's Boxer.
Get ready.
Jump.